Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for October 31st, 2014. Happy Halloween, everyone out there. Pretty chilly out there this morning with temperatures in the upper 20s to lower 30s over the interior, mid to upper 30s over portions of the western suburbs of Philadelphia and New York City. And we have upper 30s, well, mid 30s all the way to the lower 40s along the coast, with one area in Islip around 46 degrees. That's pretty warm out there. It's a warm spot throughout the region. So what do we have developing here? We have a very impressive coastal storm that is on the way, that is going to basically focus its impacts right along the New Jersey coast, and it's going to lead to the potential for rainfall amounts to exceed an inch and some localized urban flooding along some of the coastal areas here. And we're going to break down this storm threat as it develops. First, let's take a look at the latest surface map, and you can see we have an area of low pressure developing off of the South Carolina coast. We have a cold front over the Great Lakes, and we have another area of low pressure over the Mississippi River Valley. These three low pressure systems will merge into one storm off of the mid-Atlantic coast that will lift northeast towards what we call the benchmark, which is right about here. And it's also going to produce what we call as an inverted trough, which we could start to see developing right here. And that's going to lead to basically a fire hose of very moderate to very heavy rainfall along the immediate coast. As you move away from the coast, it really won't be that much of an event. A tenth to a quarter of an inch of rain is expected over the interior, maybe a few snowflakes mixed in, but that's about it. On the latest radar, it's pretty impressive what we're starting to see here. Here's our disturbance up with the polar jet stream and the precipitation developing with that disturbance. And then here we have moisture is starting to develop and rain is starting to develop along the immediate coast of North Carolina here. And this is starting to become heavier and heavier and expand in coverage. When we take a look at the water vapor satellite picture, well, it's pretty impressive. You have this strong disturbance diving south here over the upper Midwest, heading towards the southeast coast. You can see that trough starting to go into a negative tilt here. And as a result, we're starting to see a lot of lifting starting to enhance along the immediate mid-Atlantic coast. And as a result, that subtropical disturbance, which is right here with the subtropical jet stream, is starting to develop and enhance and expand in coverage. You can see it very clearly here with this cloud cover. And now when we take a look at the infrared satellite picture, it's even more impressive to see cloud tops are getting colder and expanding, and that is a sign of lifting in the atmosphere. So all the attributes are coming together to support a coastal storm along the mid-Atlantic coast and eventually over New England over the next 48 hours. The question is, where will the worst impacts be? Well, I've been using a variety of models to kind of get an idea of what we're going to be dealing with throughout the GFS. I'm leaning towards, and really almost all the models except for the GFS agree with the going forecast I had since yesterday morning. So here we are with the Canadian model guidance here, and for today, again, pretty much dry for our trick-or-treaters. It really won't be too much of an issue as far as rainfall. It will be cool out with temperatures in the mid-50s for highs throughout the region, increasing clouds through the day and winds veering to the northeast around 10 to 20 miles per hour. There could be a few isolated showers late in the evening, so you might want to bring an umbrella with you. But overall, dry conditions are expected for this evening. Tomorrow morning is when things get interesting. Our coastal low starts to rapidly develop. Our disturbances start to interact. You can see that fire hose of rainfall starting to develop along the immediate coast and build back towards the west and really intensify tomorrow afternoon with very heavy rainfall along the coast, and again scattered showers more likely over the interior. The one impact that will influence everyone will be the strong winds on Saturday from the northeast around 15 to 25 miles per hour back into the northwest Saturday night into Sunday. On Sunday, the storm will exit. We'll have clearing skies but very windy conditions. So on Saturday, rainy, wet, especially right along the coast. Low temperatures in the lower to mid 40s, high temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Sunday, cold. Probably the coldest day that we've seen in some time, with temperatures in the upper 20s to lower 30s over the interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast, high temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s along the coast, mid 40s over the interior. You add in a northwesterly wind of 15 to 25 miles per hour with gusts over 30 miles per hour, and you're talking about wind chills in the 30s throughout much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, on Sunday. It is going to be very cold out there. So definitely bundle up if you're going to any football games, that is for sure. But at the very least, it will be dry. Then high pressure will pretty much be in control through the rest of the forecast period. With tranquil weather conditions on Monday, look for temperatures in the upper 20s to lower 30s for lows. Pretty chilly out there still, but temperatures rebound in the afternoon into the upper 50s to lower 60s. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, with high pressure in complete control, you're looking at temperatures in the mid to upper 40s for lows, lower to mid 60s for highs. Very comfortable for this time of year. And then on Thursday, a cold front will move through with scattered showers and temperatures falling back into the mid to upper 40s for lows and mid to upper 50s for highs. Kind of break down this forecast here for what you could expect. Again, over the interior, let's say Scranton, Allentown, much of Connecticut, back towards Harrisburg, Lancaster, only looking at a tenth to a quarter of an inch of rain. Winds will be from the northeast around 10 to 20 miles per hour. We could see a little bit of mix of snow in there, but no accumulation. And the worst impacts would be 1 a.m. Saturday through 10 p.m. Saturday. As we get a little bit closer to the coast, and this includes much of southern Connecticut, New York City Metro, northeastern New Jersey, Philadelphia Metro, and southeastern Pennsylvania, and back towards Washington, D.C., only looking at a quarter to 1/2 inch of rain. Winds will be stronger, though, from the northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour, with gusts over 30 miles per hour. No threat for any snow. I can't rule out a little bit of a snowflake mixed in with the rain at the end of this, but no accumulation whatsoever, and worst impacts from 1 a.m. Saturday through 10 p.m. Saturday. And then finally, right along the coast, and let me really highlight this area. We're talking about southern Long Island, clipping New York, especially on the south side of Manhattan, around JFK, down through central and most of southern New Jersey. In these areas, we're talking about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain, with locally higher amounts, especially right along the coast of central and southern New Jersey. Winds from the northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour, with gusts over 30 miles per hour. And the worst impacts will be from 1 a.m. Saturday through 10 p.m. Saturday. And yes, there could be a snowflake mixed in at the very end of this storm. It'll look nice, but no threat at all of any accumulation whatsoever. So that is your forecast discussion for today. Again, thank you for being a member and follower of NYNJPA Weather. You can follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and NYNJPA Weather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.